Hey, what's up everyone? This is James. A little bit late this week with our worship confessional. But here we are. I'm just right now driving to the podcast this month with Christian to do our monthly podcast. Thought I'd just take this opportunity to record the worship confessional for yesterday, which was Sunday, September 9th. So it was actually Summit Unplugged again. I know I've been doing a lot of those lately, but we've been without a bass player, so whenever I've not been able to secure someone to sit in, it's kind of turned into an unplugged set. But it's actually totally okay. I really don't mind doing that because I really enjoy doing unplugged worship. And the reason for that is I think the simplicity and the stripping down of some of the major elements that we have on Sundays just kind of helps us remember of where we're at with worship. So it was Summit Unplugged. The place was packed. The atmosphere was very alive and very electric, and it was a great morning. Our first set, we opened with Here Is Our King, and we actually did that in medley with How Awesome Is the Lord Most High by Chris Tomlin, and I actually changed the keys. I brought Here Is Our King down from B flat to A, and I brought Awesome Is the Lord Most High up from A flat to A, and we ran them at the same tempo and just ran them into each other, and it worked real well. It kind of helped keep the momentum going and stuff, which I thought was great. It was really useful. And then we closed that first set with Your Grace Is Enough, Chris Tomlin, another Chris Tomlin tune. And I really enjoy doing all of those songs. Awesome Is the Lord Most High we did last week for the first time in ages, and I loved it, so I thought I'd do it again. And it's real simple. Love the message of that song, and the congregation picked it up. And just right from the get-go, the energy was high, the life was high, celebration, the joy. We were just all there together as a church yesterday, and right from the first chord we were on that journey, so it was most excellent. So clear now that you are all that I have. Then our second set came after Scott's message. He preached a fantastic word on opening our hands to God and trusting Him even when we can't see the outcome. And we followed that with the Vineyard song, what's it called, Surrender, and the message of the song just fit really nicely with Scott's message yesterday morning. So we sang that through, and we segued from there into Everything by Tim Hughes, which if you've been keeping up with these worship confessions, we've been doing a great deal lately. We've been singing that song a lot. I'm going to give it a rest now for a little while. I don't want to burn out that song because it's so awesome. But yesterday, I think, was probably the most intimate and powerful time of worship I've seen with that song. And we extended the ending a little bit. I just felt the Spirit was just flowing, and it was very intimate, and we had a few quiet moments, and God really showed up. So I had a really fantastic time with it. And gosh, I'm wondering when this light's going to turn green. So that was our second set, Surrender and Everything, and what can I say, it was awesome. So next week, actually a pretty special Sunday in more ways than one. The first is, it's a big outreach Sunday for us, and we do this thing called Bring a Friend Sunday, which is a Sunday that's more geared towards something you could bring your friend to, obviously. And so we're ramping up the music, going to be very tightly rehearsed this week. We've got some extra media elements. We're doing a couple of extra things, unusual things that I'm not going to say because I don't want to give the game away. And then we're doing lunch for everybody right after service. And also, I have a new bass player who's going to be joining us next week. God has answered a major prayer with that. And we're having my friend Brandon, who's come to the summit a few times, join us, and we'll see how he gets along. But I'm really excited. And Justine auditioned yesterday for vocals, and she just did incredible. She just did awesome. So I'm very excited to see God growing our team, bringing in some new people, some new dynamics to the team. some new personalities, and it's great. I'm so thankful for what God is doing at the summit and in our team. I'm looking forward to a really good fall. I think if yesterday's service was anything to go by, God's got something special lined up for us.
Yahweh, Yahweh.